Are you accepting responsibility for your life? So while I know that other people have played a part, it is our responsibility to be responsible, hold ourselves accountable for the life that we're living. We cannot go on forever blaming other people for our lives. We can't continue to blame our parents or our childhood for things that happened a long time ago. At some point, we have to take responsibility and say, I'm going to be responsible. What happens from this point forward is on me, that I can make the changes that I need to make. I'm going to be responsible for me. I'm going to be responsible for my actions. I'm not going to expect somebody else to make my life better. I'm not going to expect somebody to just come in and save me. I'm going to do what I know I need to be doing every single day to change my life. And I'm responsible. I'm responsible for the good things that happen. I'm responsible for the bad things that happen. And I know, right, there's things that are going to be that's happening that is out of our control. And that's not what I'm talking about. But the stuff that's in our control, we have to take responsibility. We have to take responsibility for our lives. So if our relationships are not the way that we want them to be, it's our fault. Either we didn't set boundaries or we didn't put the time in. There's something about what we need to change in order for our relationships to be the way that we want them to be. If our money's not right, we got to ask ourselves, am I spending too much? Am I not making enough? What is it? Am I working on my money story? Do I know, what problems I have with money? Is something that happened a long time ago? Is the way I grew up? But you have to work on yourself if your money's not the way that you want it to be. If your children are misbehaving, you got to ask yourself, am I the parent? Am I being the best parent that I can be? Of course, kids are going to do what they want to do, but we have to teach them, right? And so, you got to be asking yourself the different areas in your life. If your health is not where you want it to be, you got to ask yourself, am I moving my body? Am I eating the right things? Am I forgiving people? Because a lot of stuff that we have as far as our health is concerned, is mentally, it's emotional, it's stuff that we're harboring, resentment, jealousy, envy, hatred, anger, all these different things, and it affects our body, affects the way we feel. So we got to, asking ourselves, am I doing the work? Am I doing the work on me so that I can be better? Something to be thinking about today as you kind of move forward. Are you taking responsibility for your life, or are you blaming other people? And if you don't know for sure, listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. You can journal for a week and you can see, do you take responsibility or do you blame other people? And we all can be guilty, right? I can see for myself how I blame other people. I expect other people to come in and save me. I expect other people to do certain things. But it is all on me. This is my life. I cannot expect somebody else to take responsibility for this one life that I've been given. I have to take responsibility for myself. I have to make the changes that I need to make for myself, and my life depends on it. So are you taking responsibility for your life? Are you doing the things that you know you need to do so that your life can be better? Or are you blaming somebody else for your life? Are you blaming somebody else for the life that you're living? Are you expecting somebody to come and save you? And I can tell you right now, if you're blaming somebody else, if you expect somebody to come and save you, your life will never change. It'll never be what it could be. It'll never be the best that it can be, because we have to stop and think about what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what we really want. And we got to see, do they line up? Are they congruent? Because sometimes what we say we want is not what we're doing. We're not taking the action to get what we want. So we got to see. We got to stop and think. We got to say to ourselves, is what I'm doing going to get me to where I want to be? Is what I'm doing going to lead me to where I want to be, to lead me to happiness, to lead me to the, better health, to better relationships? Is what I'm doing going to make me a better parent? And if not, what areas do I need to change? And this is a work in progress, right? It's like works in progress, but it starts with taking responsibility for our lives, taking responsibility for our actions, taking responsibility for the choices that we make, the things that we're doing every day, the people that we're around, the stuff that we're listening to. It all affects the life that we live. So we got to make sure that we are being responsible, that we're taking responsibility, that we're doing what we need to do to change our lives.